Was good. So we're back at it with some more Jujutsu Kaisen content. Obviously, y'all been loving the JJK videos, and I love talking about it. I'm a huge nerd for it. One of my favorite shonens at the moment, probably for a very, very long time. So today we actually have a tier list of the majority, I think almost every single fight in the series. I think there might be like one or two, and there might be some discrepancies because in the original template, there were some fights that they kind of like sectioned off as one thing and some they kind of split. So there's like a small disagreement for them, some of those, but other than that, I think that a lot of these are pretty accurate. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get into it. Yeah, let's get going. So Angel versus Meg Kuna is like right here. I don't want to say it's like a total waste of time, but like the fact that Angel's host, dude, I don't even remember this chick's name. Wow, that's actually really sad. But Angel's host is just such like a stupid little kid, really detracts from this fight, and it makes this fight just, it's not even a fight. Like she hits Sukuna with Angel, or Jacob's ladder, and started like filleting him like a fish. I mean, it was like a crazy ass panel. Gege actually did a revision. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this right here, so Gege did one of the revisions, and so he actually had this like panel of Sukuna getting hit with it, and then he added like his Sukuna's body is like completely charred-roiled, you know what I mean? Which is cool. I like it. I think it's interesting. But the fact that Sukuna just like lied and was just like, oh, like it's me, it's Mega B. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a complete waste of time, but I'm not rocking with it. I'm actually lying. Never mind. I don't like it. I'm actually like, I don't like it. Like I like Sukuna, but just Angel's host. I don't remember this chick's name. It's just terrible. Chozo versus Noya. It was cool. I liked it. It was cool. You know, having Chozo, you know, use flowing red scale, and then put it into his eyes and actually getting the jump on Noya for a little bit. That was cool. Not the biggest fan of Yuto one-shotting Chozo, but I mean, it makes sense. But that the actual fight itself, it was pretty good. Actually, I'll put it like right here. It's not bad. Nothing great, nothing superb or stupendous. Far from bad. I wouldn't say it's really that average either. Dagon versus the three. Ooh. I put it in here. I don't care. Yeah, I love this fight, man. This fight is actually coming up in a couple days here. Man. I love Dagon's design. I love the design for his domain. The sure hit of like those like 1,000 Shikigami or whatever. Very cool. The fact that Dagon also like, you know, he's very lethal in close quarters as well, you know, up until Toji enters. Very good. Also the damage that Naobito, Nanami, and Maki took all in his domain, you know, like very interesting stuff. Detention center. It's like, because like there's like multiple, like, so I mean, okay, really, this is just, what is this counting Megumi versus Sukuna? I think it is. I think this is also counting Megumi versus Sukuna. Yeah. Oh no, that's right here. Never mind. I'm lying. Okay, so this is just Itadori versus the special grade curse. So I like it. Again, I'll put it in B tier. Not the greatest. You know, Itadori, you know, gets his hand cut off and he attempts to, you know, put curse energy into a punch, and you know, him gets smacked up against a wall because he literally just started becoming a sorcerer. But nothing too crazy in my opinion. I don't necessarily think that this is anything too wild. I mean, Sukuna versus this thing, I mean, it was pretty quick. Interesting to see Sukuna's, you know, Sukuna's domain expansion. I think it slightly got changed. The overall design of the shrine is the same, but I think like the actual like bringing it out like a boundaryless domain, I think that got changed. I think it got retconned, but I'm not entirely sure. Gojo versus disaster curses. I mean, one of yeah. I mean, if I'm putting this in here, I could probably put this in here as well. Again, Shibuya is one of my favorite arcs. Y'all know this. Gojo, you know, doing the the domain expansion, and then killing over 1,000 transfigured humans in under 4 minutes. Crazy. Mappa did a phenomenal job animating that as well. Also getting to see the fact that Gojo's Limitless was not like all powerful. There are things you can do. Understanding, you know, domain amplification and all that. Very interesting. The manga didn't really explain domain amplification very well, but the anime actually did a better job. So kudos to the folks over at Mappa for doing that. Gojo versus Gojo versus Jogo. This is the fight that put me on to Jujutsu Kaisen. Seeing Gojo actually, you know, get to stretch his legs for a little bit, and seeing, you know, just how strong he is, and Jogo trying to get the drop on him, and then being like, oh shit, like I messed up, and then like, you know, Gojo leaving to go grab Itadori and come back, you know, teleporting. That was really cool. That was really neat. I think this is the clip that got a lot of people in the Jujutsu Kaisen. I think is either that one or there's another one. There's another clip specifically. It might have been Yuji and Todo versus Hanami. It maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Gojo versus Miguel. Good fight. Good fight as well. Good fight. Miguel himself actually lasted a very long time against Gojo. Now, granted, also this is the movie, and they gotta kind of pan out some of the runtime. It also doesn't really necessarily make sense why Gojo himself is fighting Miguel and those other curses, but he should just went to fight Geto, because it would have been like way quicker. But I'm not really that worried about it. Now you could make the case that, oh, Gojo didn't think that his students could handle it. Also, but he was kind of playing with Miguel as well, because he literally just had a hollow purple to him right in his face right here. But still very interesting. I don't think Gojo's also not the type to kill like without like a warrant. You know what I mean? Like Gojo's not really the type to do that. He prefers usually like knocking his opponents out and all that. He'll kill unless he like absolutely has to. But yeah, like, even like in the hidden inventory arc and all that, he wasn't really killing anybody except Toji. But Toji literally took his life or almost took his life at one point. You know what I mean? Who is texting me? Gojo versus Sukuna. I mean, this is referring to their first fights. I mean, this is just like a little. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Like, it was our first introduction to Gojo and Sukuna, respectively. But I mean, they just kind of like spun around the entire time. Like, yeah, Gojo's like, oh, I'm the strongest. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it. I didn't like it when I was watching it. I don't like it now. Gojo versus Toji. I like the first half of it better, I'll be honest with you. I like the first half of this entire fight better. I definitely feel like it was really quick when Gojo, you know, got his ascension or whatever. And I understand that. I get, you know, the fact that he got his reverse curse technique. And you know, he was high off the fact that he could do that, and he was high off of his own ascension. But like Mappa added a couple things, like Toji like throwing some rocks or whatever and like kind of bouncing the inverted spear around him, but it felt too quick for me personally. So I'm gonna put, like, I really like the first half, like the blue and everything like that. I'm gonna put it in B. Not my personal favorite. I don't think it's bad, I don't think it's average, but I think it's good. Hikari versus Charles. Rubbish. Terrible fight, man. Charles is awful. Charles, if y'all watch my top 3 worst fights in Jujutsu Kaisen series, it might have been this one. I think this one was number 1. I made that video like a month and a half ago. Dude, this fight sucks. Terrible. Hikari's my guy. I love Hikari, but Charles is a nobody, and it sucks. Kashima versus Hikari. Reading this week to week, and I've said this before, reading this week to week was like borderline painful, but now it's just like one of like the most hyped moments in the series, and I really enjoy it too. I really like this fight as well. I'm gonna put an S. I don't know. I'm struggling to think of why this would not be S. Obviously this is a more impressive showing from Kashimo than his fight with Sukuna. We got to see. I'm putting it in S. I'm struggling to think of why it would not be an S, and I really can't think of a reason for it. Yeah, I really enjoy this fight. Love this fight. Absolutely. Ito versus Toji. I mean, I don't know if this is really a fight. It was cool seeing how quick this is like 3 panels, like this is like, or 3 pages in the manga, you know what I mean? Like I actually might have been like 2.5 or something. Like it was not, like, it was quick. So I put it here. I put it here. Yeah, no. Kashimo versus Panda. I actually really like this fight, actually. I'm putting it here only because Panda got cucked, but it's actually interesting seeing Panda's big sister, seeing that for a second. I love her design. It's almost scary. I really love the Triceratops design on that, but I really wish Panda would have done some other stuff. But I mean, Kashimo gave Panda that worked him. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it in C. Not the worst, not the greatest, but it's okay. Kenjaku versus Chozo. I like this fight. I do. I like it a lot. I like this fight a lot. I do. I like it. I like it. I like it. Obviously, we get the Chozo. You know, brothers give me strength, and like Iso, I must fight with grace. Like Kechizu, I must fight with ingenuity, or whatever he said. Like Yuji, I must fight with power. I love that. You know, give your big brother strength. I love Chozo's my guy. Chozo's my guy. Love Chozo. Chozo's that guy. Okay, moving on. Kenjaku versus high school. Oh, this was at the end of Shibuya. Like, I gotta be very careful what I show here, but like one of the funniest moments happens in this series. Hold on. So here's what happens. So Miwa is like, oh, I'm gonna put everything, my past, my future, whatever, into this. I'll never swing katana again. So Kenjaku breaks her sword, like actually just breaks her sword. Next page, it's this. Literally, yo, the very next page is this. Like, bro. Oh my god, yo, if it wasn't for Yuki, she would have been blown off the face of the earth. It would have been hilarious. Yo, Gege is fun. Like, Gege is hilarious. I'm sorry, Gege is super funny because it's just ridiculous. Like, easily Miwa is like the weakest character like in the entire show, maybe besides Maki's sister. But that is just. Oh yeah, no. I mean, like Kenjaku like dodged a bullet or something, but like I don't care. Yeah, no. Kenjaku versus Yuki and Choso. Okay, so they're carrying. Okay, they're considering these two different things. I still think this is fine. I still like. Here's the thing. And what's the general consensus is that everyone or the majority of people enjoy the Yuki versus Kenjaku fight. It's just the end that ruins it, and the fact that we never got to see Yuki's domain expansion, and the fact that, and that's why I'm gonna put this here, is the fact that Kenjaku, like this anti-gravity system they got from Yuji's mom's body, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's super contrived. Like Yuki literally turned herself into a black hole, and if it was anyone else, they would be dead. Like that kind of, I would assume this would have done like big damage to Sukuna. Sukuna might have died. I have no idea. Maybe I don't maybe think that Sukuna would have gotten caught by this. He probably would have killed Yuki beforehand, because I don't really think he would have played the game of like hand-to-hand combat with her or anything like that. But yeah, just him. Oh, I prepared for this moment. I prepared for this moment. I have this exact thing that I need. This exact situation. Rubbish. Rubbish. Ooh. All right, moving up. Mahito versus Mekamaru. I enjoy this fight. One of my personal favorites in the series. Very slept on. Before the anime showed this off, this fight was extremely slept on. I don't really think a lot of people consider this one of the better fights of the series, but I like it. I think Mekamaru got an appropriate amount of screen time for what he was trying to do, for what he was trying to accomplish. Seeing Mahito just be the menace that he is, and him killing Mekamaru really gives like weight into like Mahito, he needs to go. You know what I mean? Very, very good. Very interesting stuff. Also, interestingly enough, the fact that Mekamaru itself got caught in Mahito's domain expansion, Mekamaru itself is an inanimate object, it's a puppet. But the fact that Mekamaru itself just shut down, was just interesting to me. Interesting. Mahito versus Nanami, I don't remember. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not remember a whole lot of this. I remember Nanami running around and just leaving. I remember. I don't know. I remember just Mahito or Nanami just being like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave, goodbye. So not great. I don't nah. Maki and Kamo versus Curse Noya. Dude, I am one of 7 people on this earth that actually really likes this fight. Dude, I love Noya as a villain. He's just so easy to hate. I love it. Obviously y'all know I love Maki. I enjoy Maki. And Kamo, actually, with the redesign, I really like Kamo. He's actually doing some stuff. He actually got some screen time. I think he's interesting. I think it was cool. I think it was really cool. And seeing Noya just to turn to this disgusting cephalopod is nasty to me. Maki and Yuji versus Megkuna. Ooh, who's also going here? Pretty good. This is a chapter. It's like 17, 16 pages, something like that. But also very good. Zero complaints. Seeing Maki and Yuji team up, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise, but Awakened Maki could beat the holy shit out of Yuji. we don't know what Yuji's curse technique and training and all that provided, but pre month time skip, she would have beat the holy shit out of Yuji. I'm telling you, because there's no way that Toji would not be able to beat Yuji. There's just literally no way. And the manga very clearly states that, oh, Maki is a fighter equivalent to, not less than, but equivalent to Toji. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Maki, Daido, Mio versus Noya. I like the. I'm gonna put this here. Well, this is when Noya died. I'm gonna put it here. So here's the thing: is the fact that, and I was talking to Yume about this. I was talking to Yume and Starface about this. But it's the fact that these two random dudes just kind of came out of nowhere, and one of them just like gave Maki the level up that she needed to kind of like open her eyes and actually start to like enjoy her fights, to kind of like understand her surroundings and everything like that. It was a little weird, kind of contrived, and then you have that like that room of spirit and time nonsense or whatever. I don't hate it as much as a lot of other people do. I think it's okay. It's not that bad to me. But I did not my personal favorite. Maki versus Mai is pretty inoffensive. Sister drama stuff for Maki. No. I'm gonna put this here. I mean, Maki catching a bullet is cool. But her sister, I'm gonna keep this here. I don't like dislike it like I dislike these other things. I straight up like do not hate these. I hate these, loathe these down here. It's all right, man. I don't. Maki versus Miwa, it's fine. Again, same thing. Fine. Yeah, again, Miwa just sucks. Miwa just sucks. I don't like Miwa. I'm always gonna root for Maki because she has no curse energy, so she has to rely on her close quarters and all that. As far as domain expansions and all that, she doesn't have like a simple domain or anything, so I don't really know how she would combat that. But yeah, Maki versus Noya, the first round. This is immediately after Maki slaughtered the Zenin clan. I like this fight. I like this fight. So an A, B. I'll put it in A. I like it. Maki just clotheslining Noya, understanding like how his curse technique works and how startlingly fast Noya is. Do I think that Noya could beat Yuji? That's probably like a video dedicated to itself. Probably. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. This is hard because we don't know like strength for strength how Yuji compares to Maki and Toji, because they have heavenly restrictions on their bodies, and Yuji is just naturally gifted because he's a cursed womb mutation. So I don't know necessarily. I think Noya would Noya's like grade 1. He's not special grade. He's like grade 1. Yuji's grade 1 as well, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, Yuji was struggling against Higurama when he got compensated. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd probably say Noya would win. Probably. Maki versus Ogi. I felt nothing. I felt nothing. I'm not gonna put it here. I don't dislike it, but I was just pretty indifferent when her dad died. I was really, most of the time I was perplexed why her dad looks like that. Because he just looked so, I don't know. I don't know if that was like a stylistic choice, but he just looks so weird. Yeah, he just, I don't know. He just looks like I don't know if it's supposed to be because like he's an asshole or something, but he just looks disgusting to me. But anyway, probably a stylistic choice. I felt nothing when Maki cut his head off, or cut his head in half. It's cool. I like it. Maki versus the Sending Clan. I like this fight. I like that. I do like it. I do like her just slaughtering everybody. It's actually interesting because we got these like small character introductions and all that, and like we see that Maki is so high above these guys. She's just like she breaks through all of it. Dude, when this gets animated, love it. Megami and Maki versus Hanami. This is short. It's cool. It's okay. It's short. This is like, what is this, like a minute and a half, maybe, if that. I mean, I don't. It's fine. Don't hate it. Megami and Panda versus Kirara. Oh, again here. I mean, I don't dislike it. The majority of my feelings on this fight are because of Kirara's ability, because I still struggle to understand what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just slow, but yeah, I don't know. It's very, very complicated, and I keep getting stuck up on it because I want to like understand it 100%. I probably will like on a reread or something, but yeah, I don't know. Megami versus the Bear. Very good. Very good. Making me doing his, his domain expansion. We get to see that for the first time, and even though it's incomplete, we get to see Feral Megami. I like that. We get a little flashback of Gojo telling him like, hey, like dying to win is not the same as winning. Like dying to win is not the same as sacrificing your life to win, or whatever life it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. Megami versus Group Reggie. Oh, this is when he was like, this is when he knocked the dude off the balcony and stabbed him in the face. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Because this is like when homeboy dropped his eyeball off the side of the balcony. It's like a bomb goes off in Megami's face. I think it's cool. I think it's fine. Nothing too worthy of note here. I might move it down here. Not here. I'll move it down here. It's all right. Megami versus Kamo. I like this fight. I won't say I wasn't invested, but I like Kamo's design. Pre-coding games. I always love seeing Megami fight. It's always very interesting to me as far as his analytical mind goes and all that. But that was a good fight. I liked it. Cool. Solid. Megami versus Reggie, one of the most underrated fights in the series, and I will not hear anybody else on it. I might put it in here. I'm gonna be real with you. Nah, I'm gonna keep it here. Only because Reggie himself wasn't like super extravagant. Like him dropping a house was wild. Like I know, like compared to like the crazy, like compared to like Sukuna dropping like putting everybody in a blender in Shibuya. Someone dropping a house somebody shouldn't be like that impressive, but just the way that it was presented inside of Megami's domain, it was very good. And Reggie was also just as cunning and witty as Megami. So it's very interesting. We get to see some more stuff of the Chimera Shadow Guard and how it starts like developing more. It looks like a spine in the background as opposed to Noya's domain, where it looked like not ovaries. It looked like a womb. No, it looked like I can't remember what it looks like. But yeah, interesting. Megami versus Sukuna. I like it. Sukuna being I don't think this is a definitive moment when Sukuna took interest in Megami. I don't think so. But seeing Megami has some like crazy endurance feats if you want to like go that way. He has some crazy endurance feats in this fight. Like he gets some like straight up suplex by Todo, and he gets like thrown through like multiple buildings, and like he's still alive. You know what I mean? Like this would kill any other person, but yeah. I think it's fine. That's kind of enjoying himself, kind of messing around. Nanami versus Haruta. It was again fine. I was never like the biggest fan of this. I know Mappa, the animators, they gave all of that, Nanami fan service, and everybody was, horny on Twitter because, I was seeing people say that they wanted like suck on Nanami's pee at like 3 o'clock on a Thursday. You know what I mean? So it's okay. Night Parade. I am not the biggest fan of this fight. I'm not the biggest fan of it. They give Ino some drip. I guess like other unknown sorcerers. We get to see Mei do some stuff. We got to see Nanami's record. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more so on the fence about it because I'm putting. Well, I say if we're taking like Miguel versus Gojo, I would put that in there as well because it was in the same setting vicinity. But also we didn't get to see the Kyoto students. We didn't really get to see them do that much. Like I would have wanted to see Todo like go crazy. But it's okay. It was okay. Is Yuta in here? Oh, he is. Okay, I think it was like alphabetical. I think. Okay, I was getting very concerned. Okay. Nobara versus Momo. I don't think it was a complete waste of time. It's like Momo's nothing. And Nobara has no good fights aside from her double black flash with Yuji. I mean, even still, like when she fought Mahito, like that was a split version of Mahito, and it almost killed her. That's actually not true. This is definitely her worst fight. Definitely. I won't say it's the worst fight in the series. This is definitely one of them. Panda versus Mechamaru. It was cool. Solid. Nothing more to say about that. It was solid. Cool. Sukuna versus Gojo. Don't ask me about it. Cope. S tier. Easy. Stand proud. You're strong. Come on, bro. Where else is I gonna put this? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know Sukuna's my guy. That's my nigga. nigga. You see what I'm saying? Where else was I gonna put it? Sukuna versus Mahoraga. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I might put it in S tier too. You know what? I will. I don't care. Y'all know me, number one Sukuna enjoyer. I'll put it in S tier. I don't need to explain it any further. I really don't. Mahoraga, very, very cool. One of the coolest designs I've ever seen in anime. Number one, for like a non-humanoid creature, and number two, I love the ability it has. Very cool stuff, man. Love that. Talk about wait, versus Iori. Who the hell is Iori? Wait a minute. Am I thinking of the right guy? Am I thinking of the guy that like his eyeballs explode? Oh no, that's him. No, that's him. That's his name. Okay, Hazanoki is his. Okay, that's his last name. Okay. I mean, it's funny. It's funny. Not much to say there. Todo versus Megami, I don't really care that much. Put it like here. It's not bad. It's not bad. But this is our introduction to Todo, and like seeing how, like, you know, he's kind of a weirdo. It did feel a little unnecessary, you know what I mean? But you know, that's the thing is, you know, all the jutsu sorcerers are crazy. You know what I mean? They're all off their rocker, but yeah. Todo, Toge, Kamo, and Megumi versus Hanami. I actually like this fight. I like this fight. I wouldn't say it's A tier. But it was interesting. I mean, Kamo got smacked up quick. And Megumi and Toge were like the ones that kind of last the longest. But that was interesting. Hanami wasn't special grade, was she? No. Hanami was special grade? I mean, it's kind of skewed because she went up against Gojo, but I like, again, like the whole thing with special grade is you gotta be able to like kill an entire country on your own. I don't know. I feel like Hanami was like grade 1, like high grade 1. I don't know about special grade. But anyway, yeah, I feel like Mekamaru. I definitely feel like Mekamaru could have taken Hanami. Absolutely, 100%. Sorry, yeah, I'm going on a tangent here. Sorry, but. Anyway, yeah. All right. Anyway, Toji versus Dagon, massacre, but I loved it. So brutal and visceral the way Gege drew it. Loved it. Yeah, I loved it. It was very good. Love that. That's coming next week. Yeah. Can't wait. Toji versus Geto. Again, they did actually a really good job. I love the lighting that they use. Again, I love the laser effects they use in the anime as well. Good fight. Really enjoyed it. Yuji and Megumi versus Awasaka. Again, very good fight. I think Awasaka has a very interesting and neat ability. I love seeing Megumi's analytical and tactical mind put to use. Him teaming up with Yuji. We haven't gotten any team ups with them, considering the fact that they are in the same squad. You know what I mean? Like the same, you know, squad 7. Like in Naruto, but interesting. I like the fight. Really, again, I think Mappa did a good job. Yuji and Nanami versus Mahito. You know, the JJK jumping. You know that you're Jujutsu Kaisen, you're gonna get jumped. You know what I mean? That's the whole memes. I don't really need to explain that one any further. Yuji and Nobara versus Iso and Kechizu. I'm gonna say it's A tier. Yeah, I'll put that in a safe A tier. Yeah, I like it. I definitely think that Iso had a very interesting ability, and the fact that, and what a lot of people don't get about Jujutsu Kaisen as well is a lot of it is based on luck of the draw and who you're matched up against. So, for example, Nobara lucked out against fighting Kechizu and Iso and Mahito because her ability specifically is a hard counter to them. You know what I mean? So I think that was definitely a good fight. You know, the double black flash. Love that spread by Gege as well. Very good. Yuji and Nobara versus Mahito. Okay, so I would kind of cut this in half, but I like it. Again, I like it. Great for Yuji's character development and all that. It's just Nobara took so many L's, man. That sucks. Anyway, Yuji and Todo versus Hanami. It's like right here. I like it. I wish there was a little more. I wish Todo we would have gotten to see. And people act like people act like Gege like off screens a lot of shit now, but like we never got to see like Yuji and Todo like being like, hey, this is what a black flash is. He never explained this to Yuji and all this stuff. Like never like explained it verbatim, and like JJK has always had very fast pacing, but a lot of people don't really get that. Like a lot of these people are coming from season 2 onwards and all that. But yeah, Yuji and Todo versus Mahito. Don't talk to me. Easy. I don't care. Cope. Yuji versus Choso. Y'all saw me wilding out on the community tab. Y'all are, come on, bro. The what's up? Yuzase. Koi. Come on, bro. You know. Y'all know. Yuji versus Grasshopper. bro, people. Oh my god, people were complaining that this fight did not have like A1 animation and all this stuff. And the animation was good, but people were complaining that this fight was not like adapted very well. But this fight sucks. It's a grasshopper curse. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, can you imagine? It's like the two dudes, like the two assassins at the beginning of the Naruto Land of Waves arc or whatever, and like people are crying like, why did this get adapted to the manga, bro? Oh my god, why does it look like that? No, who cares? Who cares? Like compare like this to this. You know what I mean? Like, no. Yuji versus Haba. Is that the guy with the helicopter? Oh yeah, that's the guy with the helicopter on his head. That's fine. Fine. Seeing Yuji kind of level up as a sorcerer and kind of underestimate his own strength, and he just like one taps his dude, he punches him square in the top of the head. Very cool. It's gonna look great animated. Very short fight, but I think it was enjoyable. Yuji versus Hikari. I like this fight. I do like this fight. We get a very big character moment from Yuji, you know, with the I'm just a cog mentality that was kind of that was more so enhanced upon, you know, what he said to Cho, or what he was thinking to himself when he was fighting Chozo. He was like, I don't have to be the one to free Gojo, but I need to play my part. And we see Yuji being like, hey man, throughout this cycle of people exterminating curses coming to life, I just gotta do my part. So I need your help. You know what I mean? I'm not that important. Very good. Yuji versus Higuruma. I was actually rereading this fight today, actually. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think Higuruma is a very interesting character. I actually did not like this fight reading it week to week. I just thought Higuruma was kind of boring, but on a binge read, it flowed a lot better than I thought it was going to. And you'll see that a lot, especially with like Dragon Ball Super. The manga, you start get that a lot in the Granola arc as well. Yuji versus Junpei. I wasn't as big a fan as a lot of people were with Junpei, man. I was kind of indifferent. Like even like when he died, I was like, oh, that sucks. You know, Yuji versus Todo. It's all right. It's not my favorite. I mean, Todo like bashing Yuji's head in, like that was neat. But the animation was weird on it too. It was really weird. I don't know. A lot of like the slow-mo effects and a lot of the choreography is just kind of weird. Yuji versus Yuta. Ooh, Yep. Understand that Yuji is not special grade, and Yuta is like Yuta's introduction back into the story was massively done by Gege. Loved it. Like Yuta fooled everybody. Like when Yuta came back, it was like I'll kill Yuji myself, and then like he stabs him. Everybody's like oh, and you know, and then like with the next chapter, Yuji waking up and Yuta healed him. Like yes. Yuta's my guy. Yuta and Toge versus Spirit. This fight's okay. It's okay. It's fun. Not my personal favorite, but it's okay. I might move it here. Yuta versus Geto. I think they did a great job adapting that. A lot of people have issues with Yuta concerning the fact that he's what 16, 17. He's already special grade and all this stuff. But it's the fact that Yuta doesn't even like on some level want to wield his own power, and he's trying to take his own life before and all these different things. It's like curse energy is based off negative emotions and like Yuta has like all these like different emotions going on inside him, and that's kind of what gives him this power and all that. So like there's like he's this shy kid. I think it's interesting, and his dialogue with Geto I think was nice as well. But yeah, Yuta versus Cockroach. I love this fight, man. I don't care what anybody tells me. This fight's just goofy. I love it, dude. This fight's it's just ridiculous. I love it. It was stupid. I love it. I'm sorry. I put this in here. Yuta versus I mean I wouldn't really change anything, but Yuta versus Ryu and Oro, this three-way fight, very good. Very good. Very good. It's actually I put it in here. Yeah, I love this fight, man. I absolutely adore this fight. Again, y'all know I put this in my top 3 fights, best fights in Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, Gojo versus Clone. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care. I do not care about this fight. Geto versus Curse User. I mean, it's funny, but that's about it. Yuji versus Sukuna. Ooh, I wish I would. Here's the thing. I wish it was longer, so I kind of want to put it here, but I know Yuji's gonna get his run back, so I'm gonna put it here. So for what we got, yeah, I mean it's fine. And also like it makes sense because if Sukuna decided to get serious for even a second, Yuji would be like paced, but like he gets off on making fun of Yuji and bullying him. He's Yuji's #1 hater. His #1 op. So yeah, Panda and Toge versus Geto. It's all right. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Sukuna versus Bear. I mean, it was quick. Not much to say about it. Yuji versus Mahito originally. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I liked it. I liked his rage moment and you know, him headbutting like that. And there's that moment of like he's about to like try to get the finishing blow on Mahito. He's just like right behind him. Like that was really cool. Ino versus Grandma. They actually gave Ino some drip in the anime. It's okay. All right. I know my personal favorite. Okay, so here we get to controversy. So we have Gojo versus Kashimo, or sorry, I'm sorry. We have Sukuna versus Kashimo and Sukuna versus Gojo. I'm gonna put Sukuna versus Kashimo, and here's the thing. I love the dialogue that they have between each other. And people gotta understand that, like, also like Kashimo like was a suicidal idiot, and that was his whole shtick. Is literally like people think that Kashimo was trying to kill Sukuna. Literally, like I do not think for a goddamn second that Kashimo thought that he could take on Sukuna. It's literally the fact like, hey, like Kashimo was just like killing all these other people. It's like, hey, this is the strongest like being, almost revered as a deity in Jujutsu history. I want to see if I can take him out. I want to try my best. I want to try my hand. I'm bored. I want to see what happens. You know, I got a second chance in life. I want to see what happens. That's really like Kashimo did not think he was gonna be able to take out Sukuna with some taijutsu, bro. Come on. No, absolutely not. But I think the dialogue was cool. Gojo versus Sukuna, dude. I do not hate the way at the end of this fight that everybody else does. I'll give it an A. If I really wanted to like oh my god, like I would put it in B, because I did the domain expansion parts of the fight. I did not like those at all. It felt like but they're like 4 domain expansion fights, dude. I'm like, dude, stop. I want to see something else. Stop doing this. Stop doing it. But I think it was a very like the amount of ingenuity and like rule breaking that we saw during this fight was absolutely unheard of. It was absolutely crazy. I do like how Gojo died. I actually think it was is fairly well done. I could use maybe 1 or 2 more panels. Maybe one or two. But the explanation for how Sukuna did it, it made complete sense within the story. I don't necessarily see why he wouldn't be able to. If Sukuna is able to make like a safe zone and enhance the effectiveness of what's caught in his domain expansion, you know, the sure hit or whatever, it makes sense that he can apply it to like abstract concepts such as space and reality and all this kind of stuff. So it makes sense to me. But yeah, so yeah, this is, I've been talking for like at least 30 minutes. So this is right here is going to be my Jujutsu Kaisen fight tier list. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Did I miss anything as well? Oh, I just realized Gaku Ganji versus the principal isn't here. That wasn't really a fight though. It kind of just snuck up on him and killed him. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys agree? Do you guys love these picks? Do you hate them? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, guys, it's me, boy, Daffy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good one. All right. Peace.